Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. Today we're going to be doing something kind of fun. I've been seeing a lot of people do pearl pours and they're really pretty, and so we're going to try to do one today. So this is a 24 by 30 inch canvas that I painted on previously, and I'm not completely happy with the composition, so we're going to repurpose it. I have painted the edges and put the tape in on the back and put my push pins in. So let me show you my colors real quick and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, the first one that I'm using is Amsterdam Greenish Blue. Now my consistency is thinner than usual. I have actually used my Liquitex gloss medium and the paint and the Floetrol and quite a bit more water than I usually do. So this is just barely leaving a mound and then sinking into the puddle. And as far as the trace, pretty much disappears right away. So they're watered down a lot. This one is Amsterdam Permanent Blue Violet. Same thing, sinking into a puddle and then disappearing. So the last time I tried this, I think I had all of these paints too thin. So this time I've thickened them up just a little bit. This one is FolkArt Treasure Gold series in Aquamarine. Beautiful color. These seem slightly thinner than those two, but again, tiny mound and then sinking right into the mound. Trace pretty much disappears right away. Okay, this one is FolkArt Treasure Gold series in Platinum, which I really like this one. The more I use it, the more I love it. Pretty thin, just barely leaving a mound, and then melting into the cup, not sinking. Okay, and then we are using DecoArt Extreme Sheen in Berry, which is very sparkly and very pink. But because it's going to be, if it does what I want it to, if it's going to be coming up through this darker blue, I want it to show up. So I purposely picked one that was very bright. And again, just barely leaving a mound and then sinking straight away. Not sinking, but just melting. Okay. Melting is a good term. Okay, this next one is a combination of my Pourage Posse Galaxy Blue Shimmer and some Amsterdam Indigo. And I put the shimmer in there because I wanted it to be a little bit sparkly. So this one is thinner, much thinner than my usual consistency, not leaving a mound, just melting right away. And no trace really. So, okay, let's do this. I really want this to work this time. So. Okay, so we're going to get our canvas. And we're just going to do some puddles in the center. Okay, I'm going to start with some of the platinum. And I don't want to do one big puddle. I'd rather do like a few puddles kind of around. Okay, let's come into that berry. Sort of overlap them a little, but not like completely on top of each other. Okay, now let's come in with our bluish green. It's such a pretty color. I love this color. Always makes me happy. Aquamarine now. And our permanent blue violet. I'm going to swirl that around, just get it moving so it's one puddle instead of several puddles. Okay, that way just a bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, So we're gonna take our thinnest paint. I'm actually gonna put a little bit on the corners first, just because I want to make sure that we get there and we have no problems. Okay, and now we're gonna pour this right on top of this. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yeah, baby.
Here we go. I'm just saving a tiny bit, just in case. There's a ton of bubbles in there. We're just gonna give them 1 second to pop. And then we're gonna tilt this baby up. So I'm gonna kind of go over the corners and edges just a bit to make sure they are taken care of. Nice and dark. It could also possibly be stalling. Okay. Okay, so I have spread this out and stalled as long as I'm comfortable stalling. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
Let's tilt this baby out. Okay, we're gonna go down this way first. And we're gonna go off that edge. Come back. Go to this side now. Off of this edge. Okay. Come back to the center. And go down this way. Back to the center.
Clear.
A little bit of pink on here. Still got a little bit left on there. Let's just see if it wants to move down at all. And then we're going to put it down and leave it alone. Because you do want the top layer spread thin so that the other cells can pop through it, so the other colors can come through. I'm going to stress about that one. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it right here. And put it just get that to roll off. Okay. Now we're going to leave this alone. We're going to torch it actually. Just something to paint there. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the drip because this whole thing is gonna be covered in a minute. Let's touch it. That a few minutes to develop. And we're gonna stay right here. Let's make sure we're in frame. There we go. Okay. It's looking pretty cool so far. I love these colors. That the aquamarine and the platinum especially, they're just so pretty together. And that berry is really popping through. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing much of the purple or the blue-green, greenish blue. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So again, this is an experiment in consistency. This is using consistency to get what you actually want to happen. So by keeping the paints all thinner consistency, they're easier able to sell. And by keeping the top color thinner than those colors, you're allowing the cells to pop up through it. So, okay, we're just gonna leave this there for a couple minutes and let it go. Is there any glare on it now? All right, so we'll be back in just a few minutes. No, because the first one had so much water in it. This is a lot less water. But see, what all that water did was that, you know? So this will take a little bit longer, and we might get a little bit of a less reaction, but they'll stay like that, which is what I want. So I've seen, in watching these videos, I've seen like 6 different ways of doing this.
It has been 4 minutes.
Huh?
It has been 4 minutes since
Okay.
last.
Okay, so it's been sitting for about 5 or 6 minutes, and we have gotten quite a few cells. I actually like the fact that there's some negative space in there and it's not all completely overtaken, so I kind of hope it stays sort of like this. We're going to torch it one more time. So I'm gonna let this dry and I will show you guys when it's dry, probably on Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Look at these cells, these are so cool. Okay, so this is the next morning. It's been about 24 hours. And it's still very wet, but the edges are drying, and I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Show you some details. Because some of these cells are just beautiful. I love these, the little aquamarine cells with the platinum around them. And some of them even have some pink around them, that berry color. And I love that dark blue, that midnight galaxy that I mixed with the indigo. Really, really pretty. I like that there's negative space on there. I think it really allows the colors to show and pop a lot more. It's kind of cool. So, this was pretty neat. I'm looking forward to it being totally, totally dry, which I will show you guys on Friday, but I wanted to give you a little heads up and see it hasn't actually changed much since we walked away from it. So this was pretty cool. I was talking to my friend Jeremy Massey from Massey Art Studio, and he said it looks like StarDust, so that's what we're gonna call this one. And anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I think I'm going to be playing with this technique a little bit more because there are several variations on pearl pours that all look like so much fun. So, but this was awesome. Thank you guys. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.